Let me ask you a question. How long are you going to keep putting it off? How long are you going to keep talking about the dream but not living it? How long are you going to carry the weight of an unfinished purpose? You started this journey for a reason. There was fire in your chest. There was clarity in your mind. You had a vision, a mission, a goal. You said, this is it. This is what I'm going to do. And then life hit. And maybe you got tired. Maybe you got distracted. Maybe you even got scared. But listen to me. You don't get to quit halfway. You don't get to walk away just because it got hard. Because guess what? It was always supposed to get hard. That's the process. That's the price you pay for greatness. If it was easy, everybody would do it. If it was smooth, there'd be no strength built in the struggle. There are things you said you would do. Promises you made to yourself, people who believed in you, and the most dangerous thing you can do right now is settle into comfort, because comfort is where dreams die. Comfort is the graveyard where unfinished plans go to rot. It's not about talent. It's not about resources. It's about grit. It's about showing up when you're tired, grinding when nobody's watching, putting in work when it would be easier to stay still. It's about understanding that the version of you who started this isn't enough to finish it. You've got to grow. You've got to rise. You've got to evolve. That mountain you're staring at, you were built for it. You weren't built to start and quit. You were built to conquer. So get up, get focused, recommit to the mission, block out the noise, lock in on the finish line. This isn't the time for excuses. This is the time for execution, because the world doesn't remember the ones who almost made it. It remembers the ones who finished, who fought through the mess, who stayed in the fire, who refused to settle. So here's your reminder. It's time to finish what you started, not tomorrow, not next week. Right now, no more delays, no more fear, no more distractions. Stand up, lock in, and finish. When you first started, there was a fire, a drive, an excitement that pushed you to take the first step. You were fueled by vision, by passion, by that spark inside that told you, this is what I'm meant to do. But passion is temporary, motivation is seasonal. There will be days when the emotion you started with won't be there. And that's where most people stop. They wait for the feeling to return, not realizing that feelings were never meant to lead. Commitment was. Real success comes not from what you do when you feel good, but from what you continue to do when you don't. This is where your true character shows. Anyone can start, anyone can dream, but the finishers, the ones who cross the line, the ones who build legacies, they're the ones who keep going after the emotion is gone. They've learned that discipline has to step in when motivation walks out. They don't wake up every day excited, they wake up committed. They don't rely on inspiration, they rely on intention. You need to remember why you started. Go back to that moment, go back to that vision, reignite the purpose behind your action, not the emotion. The world is full of unfinished stories, projects that never saw the light, potential that was buried by excuses. Don't add to that list. Be the one who pushes through, not because it's easy or exciting, but because you said you would, because your word matters, because you've decided that your goals are non-negotiable. When the emotion fades, the choice remains. You can quit or you can keep showing up. And every time you show up, even when it's hard, you prove to yourself that you're not just a starter, you're a finisher. That's where the shift happens. That's where transformation begins. You stop chasing the high of starting and step into the power of completing. So don't wait for the feelings to come back. Show up without them. Act without them. Push without them. Let your commitment be louder than your mood, because the ones who win are not the most excited. They're the most consistent. The grind is where the transformation happens. It's not in the idea. It's not in the hype at the beginning. It's not in the applause or the motivation videos. It's in the quiet moments when no one's watching, when the excitement is gone and the only thing left is work. That's where your future is being built. One hard, unnoticed step at a time. And this is the part most people avoid because it doesn't feel good. It doesn't look glamorous. It doesn't offer instant results. But that's the process. That's the price you pay for anything real, anything lasting, anything worth finishing. You can't grow in comfort. You grow when things get tough, when you want to quit, but you don't. When your body is tired, but your spirit keeps pushing, that resistance you feel, it's not there to stop you, it's there to shape you. It's the grind that refines your mindset, sharpens your discipline, and builds a version of you that can handle the weight of your vision. Everyone wants the reward, but not everyone is willing to endure the process. And that's what separates winners from wishers. Understand this. Every struggle, every setback, every challenge you face on the way is making you stronger. You're learning how to endure, how to focus, how to show up no matter what. These aren't just tasks you're checking off. They're reps you're putting in, and just like training in the gym, those reps add up. Over time, you become someone different, someone better, someone unshakable. The grind doesn't ask for perfection. It asks for consistency. It asks for grit. It asks for a decision. Are you willing to keep going even when it's boring, painful, frustrating, and slow? Are you willing to keep working when you don't see results right away? Because the truth is, the grind is delayed gratification. It's saying no to the easy way so you can say yes to something bigger later. So lean into it. Don't run from the hard part. That is the part. That's where you earn it. That's where you prove to yourself that this goal matters. It's in the grind that your dream is either built or buried. Choose to build it. Keep pushing. Keep showing up. You're not just working. You're becoming. Ideas are everywhere. Everyone has a vision. Everyone talks about what they're going to do one day. But the truth is, the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not talent. It's execution. It's not how good the plan is. It's whether you're willing to act on it consistently. Excuses are the language of the uncommitted. People say they're waiting for the right time, the right resources, the perfect conditions, but perfection never comes. Success doesn't wait for you to feel ready. It rewards those who move anyway. While others are planning, overthinking, doubting, or blaming, winners are doing. They're taking the shot, learning as they go, and adjusting on the fly. You don't need more information. You don't need more validation. What you need is relentless action, every day, even if it's messy. Even if it's small. Momentum doesn't come from intention. It comes from movement. The longer you delay, the harder it gets. That unfinished project, that postponed goal, it weighs on you. And the only way to lift that weight is by doing something about it. Now, you've got to stop giving energy to your excuses. Stop convincing yourself you're not ready. You don't need to have it all figured out. You need to start. Execution is the ultimate form of confidence. When you take action, you build belief. You prove to yourself that you're capable, and with every step forward, you silence the doubt a little more. You don't rise by talking about your dream. You rise by building it. Yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, it's going to take longer than you thought. But you're not doing this for easy. You're doing it for impact. And impact requires sweat, resilience, and unwavering focus. No one is going to do it for you. No one is coming to save you. This is your vision, your goal, your responsibility. And the only thing standing between you and the finish line is consistent execution. So drop the excuses, get focused, make a move, then another, stack your wins, build your momentum, and don't stop until the job is done. This is your time to prove that you're not just a dreamer, you're a doer, you're a finisher. Let your actions speak so loud that no one ever doubts your commitment again, not even you.